How did the egg test go? Yeah, good question. I have confirmed that as an adult at 29 years old, I have developed an egg intolerance. I have not confirmed whether or not it is egg whites or just eggs in general, but I have developed an egg intolerance and I can no longer eat eggs. But I do have a theory. So I didn't eat eggs all last week and my stomach got better and I was good. And then on Saturday, I ate eggs in the morning, just eggs. I had eggs and like a couple of blueberries because I know the blueberries have never messed with my stomach. They honestly made it feel better when I was going through a lot of bad shit. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna have eggs and I'm gonna have blueberries. And I felt it a little bit in my stomach, right? I felt a little bit, but not a lot. And then I was like, okay, I've confirmed that it is the eggs. Like I can feel it. So I'm just gonna like go about my day and I'm just gonna continue my day, right? And as soon as I started to consume other things, it got a little bit worse. I had like a Gatorade and I was like, oh shit, that's kind of like hitting it a little bit. So I think what is happening is the eggs are irritating my stomach. And then when I consume other things, it's then like touching the inflamed stomach, you know? Like the egg is making it flare up, but if all I eat is the egg, it's not that bad. But then it's like everything else goes in and is like poking at the bad thing. So I think if I have eggs every once in a while, or like if I have eggs if it's like been baked into a cake, or I go to a restaurant and they're known for their Benedicts or something, I should be all right. Yeah, you're consuming a lot of eggs. Yeah, no, I was having 3 to 4 eggs a day for 2 years. So that's also the other really annoying thing is I'm now having to figure out, I'm a very routine person, and I'm having to figure out what my new routine is. And so I'm experimenting. I really like ham, so I've been doing some ham steaks in the morning. I had some potatoes this morning, so maybe like a ham steak and some roasted potatoes. Yoplai's on their grind of adding protein into their yogurts, and so I had it was a strawberry banana, 15 grams of protein, 100 calorie yogurt. I don't know. Have you tried other animal eggs? No. This is I'm very early on in the experiment. I think that there needs to be a couple of days cool down. Because, like, even yesterday, I kind of felt it a little bit. Because, again, my stomach gets irritated. So, like, it's not just like once I expel the eggs, it's all gone, right? I've got to, like, let my stomach desaturate itself of all of the annoyance. I definitely need a couple of days buffer before I try something else. Sometimes I'll do canned tuna with diced onion and tomato. Yeah, that sounds fucking gross. That sounds nasty. Sorry, I hate tomatoes, but then also just tuna and onions. Bro, what does your breath smell like? It's like that one episode of SpongeBob. Bagels could be a good filler. I've been doing, so this morning I had half of a ham steak. The main reason I don't want to do a whole ham steak is because it's like a whole ham steak is like 75% of your daily sodium intake. So heavy in salt. So like, careful. So I did half a ham steak, bunch of roasted potatoes, blueberries, and 2 pieces of this low-calorie sourdough toast with almond butter. That was good. That shit was good. I do prefer every other nut butter over peanut butter. I think peanut butter needs to leave the zeitgeist. I think it's had its time in the light, and we need to talk about the fact that every other nut butter goes so much crazier. Every nut butter, every seed butter. You ever had sunflower butter? Jesus! Every other butter tastes so much better than peanut butter. Peanut butter is overrated. And honestly, it probably tastes so much worse to me because it's like, at this point, you're basically just, you're eating like a Trix yogurt, but they call it peanut butter, you know? You're eating the Trix yogurt of peanut butter if you're getting the GIFs and stuff. I feel like I need to get the peanut butter from like a farmer's market and then compare it to the almond butters that I've been eating because I feel like almond butter still in its infancy, that you're not getting a bunch of super refined stuff that isn't actually peanut butter anymore. Ain't nut butter just peanut butter, or am I crazy? So, Azazel, when I say that I enjoy almond butter, do you think that they're just mushing up peanuts and giving it to me? Because if you had a peanut allergy, I think you'd be really upset if that's what was happening. I think if you were like, I'm going to eat almond butter because I have a peanut allergy, I think you might get a little bit pissed off. when all of a sudden your throat swells up and you have to take an epinephrine shot. You successfully tricked the peanut allergy. Oh, my bad. I forgot that you can just trick the peanut allergy. Yeah, you gotta placebo the allergy away. I'll talk to my mom since she's so into homeopathy. See, if you just take a trace amount of peanuts, approximately the size of one cork, you'll be fine. Tricking the allergy like giving a pill to a dog. If I wrap the peanut butter in cheese. Wait. Hardy Boy always takes his pills with peanut butter. What if I wrap the peanut butter in peanut butter and then I'm only allergic to the peanut butter on the outside? Wait a minute. And then I can secretly fish in a little bit of peanut butter. Think about that. What if you wrapped the peanut butter with pill? Eternal Optimist tier 2, 63 months.
Morning Frost. Interestingly, giving trace amounts of tree nuts is how they help kids with deathly allergies to tree nuts gain a small amount of resistance so they don't die when some has a PB and J next to them. Obviously much more complicated, but yeah.
So they are placeboing it is what you're saying. So all of those kids can now eat PB&Js, I'm pretty sure. What if you covered the peanut butter with eggs?
Do you ever think about how op swelling when you eat a peanut is?
How OP swelling is? What do you think that this is like Choji from Naruto, where like I want to get really big and roll over my enemies? Dude, you'd be so buoyant. Choji's just allergic to peanuts, confirmed. Yeah, when he's popping the pills to go butterfly mode, he's actually just eating a peanut at a time. At 3 peanuts, he goes God mode. That's the problem with kids. They just need to eat more peanuts. And they'll go God mode.
Peanut allergies are so childish, like, grow the fuck up and just eat it already, you're not quirky.
True! Dude, you know what the worst part about the peanut allergy epidemic? And you know how it is created by the vaccines? You go back 20 years, what were we having on planes? Peanuts. Nobody was dying back then. Now these days, what do we gotta get, fucking Chex Mix knockoffs? That I genuinely looked up one time and I tried to figure out if they made it wholesale, and they don't, and you can buy it on a back-end airport, or you can buy it on a back-end airplane restaurant website, and you can buy it in the tiny little like 1 ounce packs at like 20 cents a bag. I thought about doing that because I actually really preferred that snack mix over normal Chex Mix. That was a decent Northern Lion impression. Anybody on the internet has a passionate rant about something that isn't like a modern political topic, and it's immediately Northern Lion. You're either Hamas Piker, Asmin Cockroach Man, or you're Northern Lion. Those are the 3 people that get to like say things with any sort of zest on the internet. If you care about something, you're one of 3 categories. Those are the 3 genders of Twitch.tv. Which am I? Apparently right now I'm Northern Lion, because me saying that we need to bring back peanuts on airlines isn't quite red-pilled enough. I knew what a Northern Lion rant was a year before I even started watching him.
He's an arsonist on a noble quest to escape the wrath of the IRS. He's got conflicting positions in the endless fight for queer folks and